What is postmodernism? Postmodernism or postmodernity is the philosophical and theological rejection of the dominant philosophy and practices of the churches and states of the Western world between the and the mid-20th centuries. Modernity is the term employed by social scientists to describe the world of the Enlightenment with its reliance on science and technology as the keys to understanding life and defining progress. Thus, modernity has come to be a description of the capitalist economic system upon which postmodernists blame most of the evils of the modern world, evils such as faceless government bureaucracies, weapons of mass destruction, and the consumer society with its claimed devastation of the environment. The period of modernity was the period that saw the increasing exclusion of the church and Christian theology from national and political influence. Thus the development of the moral and political philosophies that came to rule the Western world and the debates about ethics and faith and reason proceeded under a process of increasing secularization. Consequently, the definition of modernity has largely been established by secular humanists or others on the extreme left of the political, social, and religious spectrum. That means that postmodernism is, at least in social and political terms, an extreme left-wing movement. Politically, postmodernism is expressed by internationalism against nationalism. Economically, it is expressed by socialism against capitalism. Socially, it is expressed by extreme environmentalism, Mother Earth philosophies, New Age mysticism, and the sexual revolution that swept Western society in the 1960s. Theologically, postmodernism is the application of the political, economic, and social ideas we have just described to the mission and message of the Church. Postmodernists look on the great missionary movement that commenced in the 18th century and especially the missionaries' use of Christian education as cultural domination. Postmodernists consider those whom the missionaries evangelized as heathens who needed to be saved as people whose cultures and religions are just as valid as Christianity. Postmodernists also view the historic Christian teaching of ethics as sexist, discriminatory, and unjust. They espouse the causes of feminists and homosexuals and generally look with understanding, indeed often with acceptance, on the situation ethics practiced so widely today. In theological terms, postmodernism may take yet another form. It may promote New Age religion as an alternative to Christianity upon which to ground postmodern social and political life. Or it may seek to join New Age and Christian elements so as effectively to produce a new religion. See feminist theology for striking evidence of this unholy synthesis. Despite the hopeful noises made by liberal theologians, postmodernism is not only a rejection of the basest elements of Enlightenment influence. It is a dangerous socialist/internationalist threat to all that has made the Western nations great. It is especially an assault on the doctrines and practices of biblical Christianity. While neither Western churches nor states are beyond criticism, the answer to their failures and decline is not in postmodernism. The answer is rather in a moral and spiritual reformation of church and state by the power of genuine revival. Source: Dictionary of Theological Terms, logos.com.